Because how will you ever defeat Sentai and Napaya, whatever?
By just literally killing them.
Nice.
Just kill them one shot.
I mean, you got the important one. He's out of mana. Congratulations, you achieved.
Well, that's right, my fairy got messed up.
Jeez, that guy's worthless. Like, I don't think I've ever bothered using him. Now I know why. Well, you won because I can't physically touch Chad like that.
Victory.
Maybe I'll get my guy back in your party real quick. You're almost out, so I'm bullet raising to many people. But
How do you? Oh, is it live streams over? Is it?
No, you want the revival beads.
No. Go one anyway.
I don't think it's worth it when you're like almost at the entrance. Just save, just in case. This game has a save everywhere function. Abuse the shit out of it.
Yeah. What was it?
No, that was it.
Yeah, I deserve it.
Fighting the menus with Michael.
It's not my fault. I need to talk to fight.
You can see on the map where everything is. So if we need to, you can zoom out as well. Yeah, remember your dude on the right is weak to ice. Actually no, she can't use ice. What am I talking about? Who cares? No one likes the fire.
I think he's got some kind of resistance to physical
He does.
damage, so...
He does in the other games, I assume he does here. So that's why I think he makes a really good addition to your team, because he can tank like no one else can right now.
He's got that health.
Because, I'm not sure if you've noticed yet, this game has no defense stat.
Huh.
So whenever you look at armor, the numbers next to it are not defense, it's health.
Okay.
So that's why the fights in this game are so quick and brutal, because you have no defense, they have no defense. Defensive buffs and debuffs affect percentage of damage taken. That's it. Swing for the hills.
World of one shot.
That's why late game, it's like, lol, let me just stack 2,500 damage and we're just gonna start swinging and hope someone dies. Especially when things like charge and concentrate get involved.
So that just like doubles the next move of that
No, 2.5.
He runs upstairs kind of funky. Not like Andromeda funky, but...
Not many things are Andromeda funky.
You all came back alive.
Oh, that's right, you left bumper Q.
There you go. I swear I tried that earlier.
Commander, shall I assume that your order to return me someone has completed the quest?
I didn't think he was.
What's that?
Regardless
of what
you are no doubt
Oh,
thinking.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
He's got like
was
the,
not the
I don't know,
victim.
what, the 80s hair?
I guess, yeah.
Does he look like a guy?
First place was him.
Walter is a blessing.
Oh! I'll be needing that green.
Thanks, Navarre.
It seems you've got the makings of a real samurai.
Congratulations on completing the quest. My master got first place. Wait till I tell the other burrows.
Apparently they have Boros meetups.
Can we not have the AI do that, please?
Nope, they're gonna tell everyone your dirty secrets.
He doesn't level anything else. Retard.
You almost died to a Maokai.
Yeah, that
It
was
seems
kinda
you have
embarrassing.
hidden reserves. I underestimated you.
All right then. Today's training is over.
Yeah, it's better than
Make sure that you all get enough rest.
We taste
I
most
agree.
like them.
Dismissed.
Like the whatever no sugar Coke, they didn't label it very interestingly, but whatever works.
You there.
You.
I'll deign to congratulate you, but I'd warn against getting a swelled head over this.
He keeps his spare ego up in the hospital.
Navarre, I know you're
Ego is
disappointed,
the
but let's not go casting false aspersions.
Indeed not. Casualty isn't worth the headache.
Pardon?
So yeah, you and Walter are the...
Won't soon forget today's humiliation.
Like his eyes being like misaligned with
It's amazing. Yeah, but yeah, if you haven't guessed yet, you and Walter are the only casual reason in the room for a lot of days.
I have an idea. Why don't we go up to the castle rooftop for a change of pace? The
It's probably
wind is
kind of
quite
going
bracing
peasants
there.
to make their way to the castle.
Ah, now there's an
You guys
idea,
haven't been to the
Jonathan. I've been meaning to take in the view.
Well, right now you and Walter are
Sorry,
technically
but I'll
lecturers
be
now as
retiring
well.
to my room.
Old habits die
We'll
hard.
bring it in
What
for
a
me.
press.
Yeah.
That wager she could don an iron helmet and you wouldn't notice the difference.
Why don't you come too? The rooftop view of the
Yeah,
eastern kingdom of
Chadius, why
Mikado
don't
is
you?
breathtaking.
Push me.
Let me know when you feel up for it. I'll be waiting here.
Let's all go there together. I'll be fighting in Naraku until he feels up for it.
He's gonna go grind. Nice.
I'll register that as a
about
new
it.
quest on the list.
So you want to move here a bit more, that way you're in line with it.
Oops.
Don't worry, it's
I think I was
literally
just-
go-to version.
Sort of the shops. We're in the city.
You want to go to the Samurai Station? Wait, no, that's not it. Rip, that's the headquarters. We want to go to Quilla Plaza. Where's the obelisk? No, it's Quilla.
It's sort of these things. That's like.
Greetings!
Marks you as a bona fide samurai.
So
Which means you can go to K7.
So is everyone here just got a letter? They're ordering all perhaps.
Oh, it does, but because there's no voice acting, you don't know when it wants to finish.
I see.
So that's why I was saying for those you
Oops.
probably want to thumb through. To not just throw you out of here.
Greetings!
If you hold down Y, I think it is, it will just chug. Oh, X. Hold down X, fast forward to the dialogue. Up.
I thought it would have like crossed out the question marks.
My.
Wow.
Amazing.
So yeah, if you haven't noticed, the monastery is not a
If you have
monastery has more
relics,
power
I
than
will
you'd
buy
think
them from you with...
from monastery. So yeah, when for whatever relics you rip out of the dungeon, you will basically instantly sell it when you hit a store. so they're
Welcome,
not
blessed
used for anything else.
samurai.
Trash. Really trash.
Yeah. Wow.
And those jerks and they're taking all my money.
Maybe you should just join.
If there's
Walter and
anything I
Naraku
can
and
do
trust
for you,
yourself.
please do not hesitate
Or
to ask.
maybe you'll get paid for the roof. Maybe that seems unlikely.
It does seem unlikely.
So yeah, Fashion Souls is a thing. It tells you there that number that's grades upward, that is health.
Or is this numbers of the HP?
Yeah. And more importantly, this is the important part of armor. For the chest piece, it affects your weakness and resistance.
Oh, I see.
So that is the important part.
So what happens if you have like? Oh, is that only for the chest piece?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the thing, the chest. So the legs and helmet will give you stat buffs. The chest piece will give you a weakness
there's
and
anything I
resistance, or it depends on it, like high level gear, obviously. It less
Please be
weakness,
careful
more
on your way.
resistances. The like old Strange Journey armor will give you a straight up immunity to guns and then no weaknesses. So it's just like
So is the castle getting back to the?
meeting point is at the meeting point.
Oh, that would actually make sense.
So how are you feeling with this game so far? Now you've actually got some
Hello there.
face
Do
smashing.
you feel like going
A
to the
more
rooftop
violent
now?
persona.
I mean, technically, Persona is just a less violent SMT.
I had a feeling you'd
Yeah,
be game.
like it. This
It
feels
appeared-
like
We promised we'd
you'll
all go
win or lose a
together.
lot faster.
There's
Just
no
already
chance
kinda
you're
feel
leaving me
like
out of
the way
this.
it's gonna go until.
I think this game is towards that way more than like it's not just towards Persona. This game is a lot more like smash or die than SMT as well. Because like Nocturne had defense as well, so matches were obviously a lot slower. Same with Strange Journey.
The world is interesting. It's not like the school again.
It's an
The
unbroken view
the
of the
world,
kingdom
the story
from
building
here.
of 4 is probably
I
its
feel like
strongest
a
suit.
king.
Now don't get ahead of yourself, peasant.
Jonathan just turns around and backhands him. Big talk, casually.
It's been a string of surprises lately.
And a very guy there.
First we were suddenly told we were samurai,
Slap back order.
and then we're cast directly into battle with demons. I can scarcely catch my breath here.
I'm equally taken aback, I assure you. Demons in our peaceful
Scoffed
kingdom?
at it.
I'd have scoffed at the notion.
I mean, look at the
My
way
father
he has
works
his
at the
scarf.
monastery.
It's like a cravat.
Yet he never told me of such things.
Which isn't a bad thing, but it's
Well,
like he's
I'm glad to
very
be chosen.
proper.
I didn't want to
Meanwhile,
carry on the
Walter's
family
like,
trade out in
"Lol's
the
shirt,
countryside
what's that?"
anyway. I don't mind doing battle with demons if that's the job. It's good sport.
He
I
just
think
wants to
this
hit
samurai
things.
routine suits
He
me.
doesn't.
I too feel honored to have been chosen as a
Jonathan's all for
samurai. A samurai's duty is to protect this kingdom and its people.
The king is
It's a
privileged
worthy
to have
endeavor.
Navarre.
I hope to carry out my duties as a samurai as long as I live.
There are
That
two
this
kinds
peace
of
might
luxuries,
last
the
forever.
Jonathan and Navarre. I'll let you know which one lives longer.
What about you?
The Navarres, the cowards.
So keep in mind, decisions are important,
Yeah.
even if you don't think they are.
That's pretty pathetic.
up.
You even form your own opinion.
It seems even the samurai who claimed first place can't
You got
guess our
fucking
burrows.
ripped apart by an AI.
I'll uninstall you.
Anyway,
Wow.
this view's amazing. It's as if the
Feels
whole
bad.
eastern kingdom of Mikado is floating on the clouds.
I knew that dialogue existed, I just didn't know where it was. Now I do.
Found
What
it.
can I say? I'm too opinionated. Free XP. You leveled up by going to a roof and getting yelled at by a robot.
I'd rather some money, but that's okay.
So once again, if you want crits as well, luck is gonna help.
Yeah, I mean, crits are nice, but you just consistently two-shot everyone.
Yeah, but the 5 points in strength versus 4 points in strength and 1 in luck is not a terrible edict.
That's true.
Because obviously strength is going to be your main stat, would be my guess. Unless you drop everything and start casting
Just
magic
suddenly
only.
magic. Muscle mate.
That's how I play these games now. I think by the third playthrough I kind of went, you know what, I'm going to try and work out how I like playing, so I went
meet
like
again.
half strength, half magic.
You
gotta
will
clean
help
the
me this
screen.
time, right?
I really, it doesn't help.
The white
change
doesn't
this
help.
world.
It doesn't,
with me,
but
won't you?
even cleaning the damn thing doesn't help. Most of these are bugs that fly on the line. I squish them, I'm like, oh, can't get the guts off. But yeah, the white doesn't help. So yes, if you haven't guessed, though, totally not Jonathan and Walter, except they are because they even introduced themselves.
Nah, I'm still not gonna see it
Wait
coming.
right there.
I noticed there's Navarre, I guess he just
I
dies.
think you should come with me
But it's those two are kind of important
for the
to you.
sake of preserving the world.
Couldn't mean anything later. Wouldn't worry about it.
Oi! Wake up! It's morning.
So let's point out, hoy is a plot point. You ever seen a filthy lecturer say hoy? I don't think so. Casuaries only, bitch.
Sure.
What is it? You're giving me the strangest look.
I think Walter has made a strange look.
Good morning. We have a message
not
from the
Navarre.
commander. He's asked all
Navarre
apprentices
is a
to report to
strange
Kay's Tavern in Aquila Plaza. Walter and I shall meet you there.
Alright, so remember the tavern they threw you out of before?
Just
Now you have permission to go there.
Yeah, well. So can I heal my dudes in
A tavern
town?
for samurai, huh?
Yes, so resting at your
It's a
room
sign
will
that we're
fulfill
fully
you.
fledged samurai now.
Ah, fresh faces.
Trust
Are you
the
this
Jake
year's
Friend.
apprentices?
It's rather off-putting to have you treat me the same as these casualries chosen so capriciously, Mr. K.
If you keep up that petty sniping, I'll rip the hair from your pay, do you hear me?
That's enough, both of you.
Good sir.
Some men never grow up.
By the by, where's the commander?
Hope isn't coming. Old K's the one with a lesson to teach today.
Although you can't quite tell, but you can sort of see it. His
You?
Right, his left hand
us?
is gone. He has like scissors there.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be rude. I'll have you know this man is...
Ah, you flatter me. I'm only a master in comparison to you, apprentices. I say lesson, but that's making more of it than it is. I'll teach you the trick to enjoying life as a samurai. Anyway, have a
Bossing
look at
around
the
farms.
blackboard inside.
Bossing around Navarre.
Oh, welcome, apprentice.
So this is actually going to be a thing. Taverns will have a board of some sort that you can pull quests from, which are side quests, usually.
Yes, that's the blackboard I wanted you to see.
Put your head up against
There are
it. Look
quests
at that.
besides your official missions that get jotted
He wants us
down.
to like open a jar or
You
something.
can try
like,
your
scissor
hand
hands
at
are
these
great,
quests
but
on your
they
own
do
time
everything.
whenever
Yeah.
you want. Everyone
I guess you can
calls
try and
them
like assume they'd
challenge
use
quests.
actual corks. So
Naturally,
like,
when you
pay a little
complete
bit and
one,
try and rip it
you'll
off.
get a reward from whoever posted it. Life gets dull quickly if all you do each day is head into Naraku and fight demons. That's why the masters have set up some fun for themselves. The rewards are nice, but your real prize is the praise and respect you earn from the other samurai. So the masters have decided to let you apprentices join in the samurai fun as well. Try raising your gauntlet to the blackboard.
So he's the main character?
Yes. Of course he is. What else would he be?
There are new quests on the blackboard. I'll
He's
register
definitely
them
not
to the
that
list.
bad. Well, bad. He's definitely not that important.
I should like to propose a contest to you and Walter.
Chatty and Walter.
for-
Some good names.
Let us see which of the three of us can complete these challenge quests the swiftest. Whoever completes these 3 challenge quests and returns to Kay's Tavern first shall be the victor. And thus it will be proven to you the innate superiority of we luxurers.
You're speaking of the 3 we just registered, yes? I'll take you up on that.
At least he's trying to put his money where his mouth is.
I'll register
Not
that
just
as a new
having
quest on
fun
the
somewhere and
list.
letting him run into the dungeon by himself and
I never bothered starting.
I beat you guys. Well, we were just having a drink.
Oh, me. I'm worried about those 2. So I'll be attempting the challenge quest as well.
Well, if everyone's doing it, far be it from me to
Now it's a
decline.
3v2 of luxuries versus casuaries.
We'll still be.
Crush them.
Is there anything else?
So you can access your menu from here, so hit Y. So these are the quests that you have accepted. Now, just a tip.
Had theirs, didn't we?
Yeah, so that's why it says delivery. Actually, actually, no, you might not have them yet. However, sorry, the most important part here, I need to tell you about these quests. Anything that's not a delivery, hit A.
Just to kill it?
So you need to start the quests to have the enemy spawn where it needs to be.
Right.
So that is for every side quest.
These are just handed in when you
So
go.
delivery, you don't need to worry about
anything
that, but
else?
for actual side quests, you'll need to do
Hello
that.
there.
Oh, you do have more. Damn. Well, you just need to go kill the big demon. I didn't realize you killed that many griffins. I guess you did. You were just shooting them.
They killed themselves, basically.
Yeah. So yeah, your demons came back.
Oh, do they get an XP down there?
They are just not. I think it's a reduced amount. But
I have indeed accepted.
your 20 XP.
Yeah. Enjoy a moss.
Well, look at that. You slammed 2 down while they were still heading over to Naraku. And yeah, holy fruit I think is a full heal
I have
for a
indeed.
single person.
Is there anything else? Come again.
Easy.
Let me give you a few things to watch. Challenge quests are
So yeah,
only
she's telling
registered
you
to the
to
list.
register
So if
said
you don't
quests
accept it,
and-
the quest
yeah,
doesn't. I can
someone else
explain
was
how to
telling me.
accept them if you want.
I'm
Need me to
better at
tell
your
you?
job than you are.
Understood. Let's surprise everyone and be the first.
Already beat
Check your money for a second.
Nice.
Yeah, you got paid. If you want to go buy a sword, I know you wanted to do that. No, I'm taking the prick Nepal. There you go. I would keep what's his name there because Centaur has told you everything he knows.
Yeah.
He's basically useful for fusion fodder now, and no one cares about that old bird. Like,
Well, but girl.
he's so garbage. So yeah, you can get just a strict upgrade sword,
Or we can wait.
or you can wait.
Thank you.
So yeah, you can see your attack power.
If there's anything-
bottom left of your
Please
stat
be
screen
careful
for
on your
that's
way.
based only on your weapon.
Hey, Master. There's a certain app that's a must. It's called the Demon.
this
Want me
is
to
what
go
I'm
over
waiting
how
for.
Demon Fusion works with you? If you say so, you can ask the AI inside the Demon Fusion app for more details. Until next time, Master.
I'm impressed. You've skipped through every tutorial.
Starting to feel sad.
Sad and alone.
What should we do,
Jerk,
Master?
Stupid.
Maybe you should have an opinion.
Maybe I'll keep his opinions to
Alright,
myself.
I'd hit up that fusion fodder machine because now maybe keep the ones that you're in your pot. Actually, no, wait. You can rip out a few of them. Okay, so this is where you start getting to the good stuff of the app. So keep in mind some of those because they are quite useful. Meteor is your demon fuser. So that's the Cathedral of Shadows.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather. You must be a new user. Oh, congratulations on activating this application. My name is Mito.
You played Persona, so I would not recommend
master of the
tutorials
Cathedral
because you
of
already know all
Shadows
this.
app.
Slam dudes together
Glad
make
to make your
Basically.
acquaintance.
So basically there'll be
do
two
you want to go through
sections.
the
There's
lessons for beginner?
there's
If you
your
want to
normal
learn
fusion,
more
and then
about
there's your
potato-
special fusion.
And
Special
now,
fusion is for stuff like
go and
bosses.
enjoy the wondrous
So that
world
boss
of
you killed, you could
demons to
probably
your
fuse
heart's
in recruiting.
content.
So that first three he's got there are his 3 recommended. So this is him looking at your stock and saying, we can make this as the best out of it. And if you hit R, or sorry, hit the bumper, it will show like this is the kind of, so he will pick out the skills for this, so you can't change it. If you go fusion, search, so this is the way you do a normal fusion search.
Well then.
Now just hit Y twice. So you can set up like fuse including this guy or discluding this guy. You can set up all sorts of settings. This is just everything we have. What can we make? So new means you haven't put in your compendium yet.
So
Now I would say for this, hold off if you want to make that one because you want Nepal to teach you heal because heal's kind of useful, and she's like on the verge of it.
and then
Other than
turn the
that,
big ones.
like other than that, though, yeah, smash out whatever you want. Like if you want to fuse something, fuse it. But it's like so the main thing that you don't fuse is when you want to learn something from a demon, or because the demon's just flat out better than whatever it wants to fuse, and you go yes, no. So that's how you get better demons, especially once they've run out of things to learn. But the local power level around here is not huge, so don't be too terrified. But I'll tell you now, if you get stonable by a boss, the main answer is fuse better demons. And there is a few things in the Boris's app section which increases your fusion level. So default is your level, right? You can't fuse something stronger than you are.
Yep.
I believe you can buy up to 20 levels higher if you get all the fusion level buffs. So stuff like that can be helpful.
Where am I?
Oh yeah, so the music playing is currently whenever you're running a side quest, that music will always play. So that's how you can kind of tell when if you've got one still running, because they won't let you continue the story when you've accepted the side quest.
Rosewell.
Seethe inside to hear people say, wow!
Good timing.
Perfect timing. That looks so weird.
Trying to get yourself killed.
They're dying now. So obviously, as you can tell, Navarre is going to be your best friend the whole game.
Absolutely.
He's going to be he's the main heroine of the story, in fact. Let him have it, just kill him. Free XP. I believe he's weak to ice as well. No, I don't know if any of the other dudes know ice moves. But I think magic will probably be better because either way he's resistant to fizz. As I say, if you ever need to check though, hitting Y for the analysis and kind of look at his stats.
And that doesn't use turn or anything,
No,
do
no,
that?
it's just something you can do. Yeah, so resistant to gun and physical, weak to ice. Okay, so what he's saying is that he will have a move change.
No.
So, I don't think you'll be able to learn it because he's already passed on, but it means that he's going to pass this on to the next demon if you fuse it. So, the move he got is actually really good, it's just terrible on him. Because he's a physical demon, so he just replaced his main damage move, which is kind of sad, but I don't think he'll be using it for much longer. The move he got though, basically, because keep in mind, only you can swap demon stocks if something bad happens, so if you lose a demon, only you can replace it. Demons can replace themselves with another one in your stock, but they can't, like, put an additional value in. Yeah, just rip them apart, you can heal it, you lick your wounds later. So what Bad Company does is it just piles all your demons from your stock back on the field. It will always pick the highest, so you can desummon the dude who casted it if they're like weak. But it's stuff like that can turn a terrible situation into a oh no, we're all good to go. That being said, don't worry about it too much. Like, sometimes just better hitting moves better.
Sure, save it.
That's actually probably a good idea. You haven't saved for a while.
Don't go through all that stuff again.
Don't worry, I'm a chronic saver in this game. We'll open a door, save, walk through a hallway, save, fuse a demon, save, look at demon stats, save.
Alright.
It's not always a guaranteed one. I think if they hit you, it's guaranteed, but if you walk into it, it's not. As punching. Free crit.
Alright.
I don't think you have any strengths against him, you know, just do your thing.
You got 3 attacks pretty good. Punching.
I was gonna say you can zap him, but don't think it's gonna matter.
Easy.
Easy.
Nice.
Alright, check your quest again. What are you doing?
I'm finding some lion or something.
Quest challenge. Second floor. Okay, so yeah, he's already somewhere.
Dog right here, right?
So what you're looking for is the enemy will have a purple, like, you know, little data things. That way it blocks, remember?
Was it?
Yeah. Go the other way.
Was it?
Yes.
Can't just run around there and see if he's in there.
You did, you can go around the other way, because you can unblock it. But yeah, so, quest-related enemies will be in purple. So if you see that, that's what you're after. Where's that happening? Rip. Into the blender he go. Okay, maybe not the blender. He could be worse. Maybe you can freeze him.
We got 4 attacks. So.
Well, you may as well hit rush by that point, which is
what was rush?
The bumper, the right bumper.
And the thing we accidentally hit you in the balls.
Free press turn. Pew pew.
Rip that.
So yeah, basically the auto battle is just for dealing with garbage, so just spam physical attacks until someone dies. You can find different weapons, so sword is the basic one, but you'll see ones like spears, dagger, they all have their own attack arcs. So spears obviously just push forward, but no arcing at all. I think the dagger's a bit more generous on the arcs.
Be careful.
Good thing he's weak to ice, not fire. Oh, shit. I mean, you may as well. Oh, he gave him his turn back. I mean, oh, free crit. Okay, you got the turn back. Yeah, so it's got a question mark, you have no idea whether it's this and whatnot to it. Now, you won't get an extra turn if you hit him with the ice attack, so hit him with the hardest thing you have. That being said, that may still be your hardest hitter. Yeah. You are super strength man though, so maybe slice.
Maybe crits. Yeah.
Wow.
Smirks for days.
Oh yeah, by the way, one thing that I found out, if all your team smirks at once, they full heal health and mana.
Cool.
By the way, that is like the rarest occurrence in the world. I think it's happened twice in my time playing.
Man, it feels bad to be.
Get out of here. It feels bad to be bad, more like.
Easy.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Apart from the Hero America, but...
I mean, you know, it feels bad to be bad.
Feels bad to be bad.
Alright, so that was the quest. So then you head back to the tavern. Oh yeah, so smack that. That is the other side of the blockade. That was not the blockade you were looking at earlier, but that is how you deal with blockades. They have one entry you can smack and the other one gets blocked. You may as well save if you're gonna head back. Just in case.
Just in case the trash in here is stronger than the boss.
Can happen. Especially when you run into like 3 demons who all have an AoE heavy hitter. Like I know in Shinjuku there's an area that it's so easy to get 1 turn. Because there's an enemy there who spams Blight, which is a weak physical damage to all, and to all enemies. And you can run into 3 of them at once and they'll just blight. And they can also add poison on top, so you can just get wiped before you have a chance to do anything. So when a useful thing to know when you have a bigger stock of demons is looking for what enemies around that area like to use, and then building a team just to make sure they can't. So if like a majority of enemies spam fire, don't have a fire weak guy in your team, because if they get the drop on you, you just die. But if you have like a ice repel guy, or fire repel guy instead, then he'll end their turn, because if you shoot someone who has repel and get hit back, I think it takes 2 turns off, or because I believe it's only the reflect spells, so the one that reflects physical and reflects magic damage that adds to the entire team. If an enemy hits that spell with the what you defended against, it just ends their turn. Doesn't matter how many turns they had left.
Right.
So that's why it's like ridiculous late game if you can get them to run into it. However, they'll try the same thing on you, so you know.
Stop rubbing his stupid face.
Congratulations on completing the quest.
XP rewards are paltry at the start. Like, they get way bigger later. I guess because you're basically
you
doing
there, the apprentice.
like, jobs right now.
I saw your outstanding performance in those challenge quests, and I have a favor to ask of a samurai of your skill.
How did you already have
you
the
see,
stuff?
Navarre has actually gone missing in Naraku.
We would have guessed.
Would you please go find him? There is a catch, alas. You must do this as quietly as you can. Navarre is very proud of himself. Even should you rescue him safely, if such a stain on his reputation becomes public knowledge, he may go so far as to choose death over the humiliation it would
I'm not
bring.
hearing the downside.
I must ask that you begin searching for Navarre at once in Naraku.
What are you talking about? The heroine's in danger,
I'll
isn't
register
there?
that as a new quest on the list.
We actually could accept this.
The heroine is in danger. Get in there. Look at that. They'll give you 1,000 marker.
Well, okay.
Is there anything else?
Alright, I would recommend hitting the bed before you go anywhere. Just to full heal your dudes. Oh yeah, so that will show board rankings on who's doing well and what. Because you've just started, you're trashed here.
Use some Japanese names.
Shout out to Samson.
I've checked, but
Is there anything else?
Okay, so
Is there anything else?
Kind of kills when you kill
Come again.
Yeah, because that's only for quests that will just straight up bring me back a thing.
oh,
Otherwise, as soon as you get the quest complete, here's your XP, that means it's all done.
good morning, miss.
Alright, now you're good to go back to dungeon splunking.
Good fucking that dummy. Is there what level he was on?
No, but I'll tell you now, the answer is deeper.
Ah, I thought he got stuck on the first one.
Literally in the first floor, just
Barely made it down the stairs.
So remember to save the further you go down as well, because things will get brutal the further you go. And Navarre did not pick a lock while he was here.
You never know.
Where are you going?
The wrong way, obviously. So that was obvious even to me. No. That bouncing core is really annoying.
It's a hits 1 to 3 times, and whenever I do it, I'll hit once if I'm lucky. Whenever they do it, it's like 3 times ease, all skill, no luck. So just top them
Only
up
one more to
or
go.
something.
You
You may want to consider fusing some demons soon.
Yeah, it's probably to do that.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows.
So for example, remember your... oh yeah, so the special fusions. So, for example, remember your undead swordsman guy is like, he's all done. You don't care about Birdface over there on the left. Marikai is kind of whatever. Like, the only reason why I'm saying make sure you get in the Pars one is just for getting the heal spell. And you can change what they inherit as well.
That's pretty nice, man.
Yep.
Then I will perform.
The fusion. Dun. Dun.
Digimon.
Yeah, it's not like in the SMT1 probably it's the most like just the most brutal one, I guess, because they get put in tubes and then they're like turned into liquid and just shoved into tubes. It's like, oh, and you can toss people in there too.
I'll never let you
Good
go.
job, Chaos Hero, idiot. Oh, nice. Oh, he's gonna get physical skill. Boy.
Dream.
So, weak physical hit, inflicts sleep. So I think your Gram Slice is only a weak physical hit, but costs less mana. So this is the kind of stuff you'll think about, is like, do I want to replace with this? Because like, yeah, for your setup, your build does not look bad. At least with what you have access to. So maybe pick a dwarf. I like dwarves, right?
They're alright.
You can change the skills as well with inheritance. So hit X, top one. So this is what they have access to. Pick what you like out of it. So I'd recommend always a single target and a multi-target if possible. Buff is probably not a bad idea either. I think that's what he had already, but yeah, that works. So he didn't have a bad offer. You can hit X to skip if you're sick of watching the get brutalized. This game has fusion errors where when you're fusing something it just messes up randomly and it turns into something completely different. It's the only way to get some demons, so just if you need to do a fusion error to make something, just don't bother. I probably wouldn't bother with that because you don't have that many demons remaining. You do want a full team still.
Gather demons and come again.
Alright, so go shove your party back in because you're currently by yourself. Alright, so a fun fact with my favorite one over there, the Angel. For SMT4 and the other one, the one that comes after, they introduced not introduced, you were able to do it before, but they ran harder in the idea of evolutions for those guys. So certain ones, when they hit a certain level, will evolve into something bigger. So the Angels will you're better off leaving the Angel be and letting it evolve into bigger Angels rather than fusing it, because they will keep pace with you the entire game. So that being said, if you don't care, though, fuse it away, but it's like, if you want to make sure you always have a good, competent dude around, I think getting from Angel to Archangel is the hardest, but past that, they will do it pretty quick.
Fair enough.
So, thing to keep in mind. Whatever works. Crit Master!
Burrows.
It's not a bad idea, I'll give you that.